Hi, welcome to Getting Interactive with Suave Giganti.
Yeah, shit feels like those early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Yeah. Jeez. I got my game on, nigga. My aim on, nigga. A flame on, nigga. A flame on, nigga. Maybe I'ma go on this all alone, nigga. Maybe I'ma go on this all alone, nigga.
Okay, so on today's episode, I'll be talking about letting go. Yes, letting go. Have you ever been wronged so bad that you just cannot fathom what happened? Like you can't think far, and the more you think about it, the more you wanna scream. You know, as human beings, it is in our nature to get angry at one point or the other. And let me tell you this: there are people all over, people from all walks of life, who make sure you do. Beware of such people. They will step on your toe till you crack, till you break down, till you just want to, scream. Beware of such people. Okay, so as I said earlier on, as human beings, we are all prone to anger, and everyone has his or her way of exhibiting this kind of strong emotion. There are some people who lash out when they're angry, they throw things around, they break things, they scream, yeah, they do all sorts of horrible things. And then there are those who are, not that active when it comes to, getting angry. They just, go silent, they just distance themselves, they just, disappear. Which one are you? Are you the type that lashes out, the active type, or the passive type? Which one are you? Well, I used to be an active type back in the days. Then I grew up and I became more passive when it comes to anger. All about the peace. Yes, all about the peace. Yes, but back in the days, I remember my brother and I, Roland, we used to fight a lot. When I got angry, I used to destroy, his toys, his favorite toys, or anything he liked, and then he did the same thing. We were just like fighting like cats and dogs, which wasn't the best thing because at the end we lost everything. Not everything, but then most of the things that we loved, most of the things that we admired, and that's what anger does to you. It takes away something from you, something that you treasure, something that you adore, something that you hold dear to your heart. That is what anger does to you. Okay, so most of my friends think that I'm this jolly person who never gets angry, and I'm like, because that's not possible. Everyone is prone to anger. Everyone, even the gods get angry sometimes. Yes, the gods up there. And that's because I have self-control and a lot of it. I remember back in high school, I just got my new uniform and I wore it one day, feeling all fly, and I got to class and I don't know if it was my sitting partner. Yeah. My sitting partner. Okay, so I don't know what he was doing, but the next thing I knew, like ink was just all over my uniform, and then I was like, oh my god, my heart broke that moment. My heart broke into pieces. I didn't know what to do. I was just like stunned. I was so stunned, like yeah. So there was ink all over my uniform, mostly on the shirt, and yeah. So you could imagine, like I was raging. I was just raging with so much anger. I was pissed, but that was deep down, internal, like yeah. But on the outside, I was like, but then deep down, there was chaos going on in my mind, in my heart. I didn't know what to do. And all he could say was sorry. And then I was thinking, so how am I going to get this ink out of my shirt? This is a new shirt. I can't just throw it away. Like, what am I going to do? And it was the only, the only uniform that fit. I was in Form 3 by then. It was the only uniform that fit because from Form 1 to up to Form 2, I think, yeah, my uniform was so huge. It was so big. I don't know why Motown didn't allow us to wear uniforms like that. Yeah, so I was pissed and all he could say was sorry. Yeah, then I was sitting there. I couldn't even go out. I couldn't go out. I remember it was right before break time, and then when it was time for break, everyone left to go buy food and I was in the class. I was there, I didn't know how to go out. I was like, oh my god, people are going to think I'm a dirty boy, like what are people going to think? Like a whole lot of things were just running through my mind. Yes, but I was calm from outside. You'd see me and think, okay, everything's normal, but then deep down there was chaos. Yeah, so like my world had just crashed because of a uniform. Yeah, and then an ink stain. It was a lot, like all over here and at the back too. And yeah, it's good to have friends. That moment, when it was break time, I didn't want to go out, and I was hungry too. Like okay, I wasn't that hungry. I didn't feel the hunger. Right before I was famished, but then when the thing happened, I just couldn't feel. Like I was numb. Like yeah, I was so numb, and yeah, I didn't want to go out for break. I didn't want to eat that thing. But I had a friend. He's called Samuel. Yeah, he actually like sort of convinced me to go out, and yeah, if he hadn't done that, like, I think I would starve. I could have sent someone, but I don't know. I wasn't really in the mood to do anything when it happened. So, I was a bit shy to go out because I had ink stain on my new uniform, and I just didn't want to go out. Yes. So he put his hand around, he used his hand to cover where the ink stain was, and then we both went out to eat. Like here, we we went to get some food to eat, and when we were coming back to here, he used his hand to cover the ink stain. That was the only way I could go out, and it was embarrassing. After school, I wore my bag in a way that I covered most part of the stain. So yeah, that day I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have self-control. And I don't know if you're getting the whole point of this video, but getting angry can do a lot of damage to you, the person. Some people channel the pain, the anger into hate, and they do that because hating is way easier than loving someone. It's easier to hate someone than to love them, because let me tell you, it's difficult to love. It's very difficult to love. Imagine someone stabs you in the back and then you're to love that person. Imagine someone steals from you, someone breaks your heart, and then you're to keep on loving this person. So love is not an easy thing at all. That's why most people resort to hating, because it's so easy for them. But then there's this thing about hating, it wears you down. It's like a burden on you. You have to free yourself. You have to let it go. Let go of all the pain, the anger. This life, you just need to free your mind and live it to the fullest. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anything hold you back in this life. Not pain, not anger. Just be free. Free your mind, free your heart from all sort of pain and anger. Some people shield themselves because they've been hurt in the past, and it prevents them from experiencing this kind of love that just moves around in the world. There's a lot of love going on around. There's love in the air. As I say, you just have to be at the right place at the right time to just catch a glimpse of it, or grasp it, make it your own. You have to own it. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to have your peace of mind. And hating people, holding on to things, it doesn't allow you to experience that sort of freedom that comes from letting go. When you let go, you become as free as a bird. In this life, people do things to you, that hurts. The more you think about it, the more it breaks your heart. And the worst part is when it's someone close to you, someone you love. That is the worst of the worst. That kind of pain is hard to overcome. It's hard to overcome. I know it, believe me. It's hard to overcome, and you just need to let it go. Letting go can be difficult, trust me, but it is worth it. It helps not only to save relationships, but also it creates fond memories, memories that you can look back to years later and have a good laugh. So just let go, okay, and free your mind. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is you can be angry, but don't let your anger make you do something you regret for the rest of your life. Don't hold on to grudges for too long. Let go, free your mind, free your heart, and live in peace. Live at peace with one another. Yes, let love lead. Free your mind, free your mind, free your mind, free your mind. Honestly, making this video was stressful, not because of anything, but then, as I said earlier on, being distracted, being interrupted when I'm doing something I'm interested in, it pisses me off. And yeah, I've had my fair share of interruptions when I was making this video. Fowls out there making their nasty noise. The cars, just making all these unnecessary noise. My siblings coming in and out, making all sorts of noise. There's so much noise. Yeah, so there's always a lot of noise in the background when I'm making my videos, and it pisses me off a lot. But self-control. I mean, what can I do about it? Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, for more amazing videos like this.